What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. So today is Friday the 13th of January. It is 10:21 here in the UK, and I've just lined up a trade here, which we've got a buy stop just above this high here. Basically a breakout trade. You can see we've had resistance and support in the past. We've now just broken above this area. We've closed a bearish candle above the zone, so if price can push above this high, I'm anticipating price to continue to the upside today. This is the 5-minute chart, so once we get triggered, I'll come back and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so we've just been triggered. As you can see, we've just tipped above this high now. So best thing for us to do now is just to wait. I have stop loss just below this candle's low here. It's 3.8 pips stop, and our first TP is actually just on this line here, which coincides with this support, previous support to the left here. I've got two positions open, so I'll close one at this point, bring the other one to break even, and hopefully let that run, potentially even all the way up to fill these higher gaps here, because what we do have up here is a supply zone with a fair value gap within there. So be really nice for price to come up to there. I'm probably going to target just below the zone, and then see what happens, and maybe we can get a reversal from there. We have this supply zone has broken some structure, as you can see to the left here. We've got we've pushed price lower than it originally has been, and this is almost like a double top here. So let's see what happens. We'll come back when we got some more information. Okay guys, just jumping back in, just because I was just exploring some other charts, and I found this Aussie dollar USD trade, which we missed out because we weren't on the charts, but I just want to show that it's just the normal setup that we have. We've got a demand zone here, okay, which made this huge bullish move up. If we go to the 15-minute, we can also see it in this area here, okay. If the 15-minute probably would have drawn it around this candle, but trading the 5-minute, it's definitely around this indecision candle here. Then I went down to the lower time frames and drew in our fair value gaps, which we had one here, okay, and one here. And you can see the price just came down, completely took out those gaps, and then we had our reversal, and then on the 5-minute we had our entry, which was right here, so break of the candle high, next to no drawdown, and vroom, if we would have gone for our 1-to-1 here, either stop here or stop below the zone, we would have got that already, and we'd already be pushing up for further. So these setups show themselves every day. It's just how the market moves. It's just being patient and finding the right zones, and not going for every single decision candle and every single move up, because sometimes it doesn't always go that way. You've got to find the ones that are going to give you the best probability, and this was a great one because we filled everything in the zone. And we've already broken highs here, as you can see, so price is likely going to want to continue, which it did. So yeah, missed out there on 9 pips, but can't be mad because we weren't on the charts. But it's nice to see the setups anyway. Right, let's go back to Audnzd and see how that's doing. Okay guys, we've got a new 5-minute candle, and it has pushed up again. We're not in profit yet, we're still lingering around. What's quite nice is also the 15 minutes lining up as well. So we had a break up and close with the 15-minute. Price pushed down, this candle flipped bullish, and we got our entry there on the 15 as well. The 15-minute could have actually been a tighter entry. We could have entered on the flip on the break of this candle's high after this push down, but we were going for the 5-minute play, and we entered on the 5-minute there. So we're just going to let this run, as I say, and hopefully we can get up to our first TP. To take out one of these positions and bring the other ones to break even. Hey guys, so jumping in here on Audnzd Usdjpy, just while we're waiting for Aussie NZD to do something, I've seen that we've got this area down here, okay, so this is a demand zone. We demanded market, breaking structure to the left, it's just shot up, so we've just got our entry here now, just had a little break of this candle's high. I went down and looked for any fair value gaps. We've got this one here, and that's it. We don't have any down here. Actually, now I'm saying it, we do have one down here. We have one just here on the 5-minute, which could potentially pose an issue, but we've entered the market anyway, and we're going to have our stop loss just below this candle, and we're going to go for a 1-to-1 just there. There we go. Price is pushing up. This will be a nice 10 pips. Nice rejection on the 15-minute there. Beautiful. Keep on going. Okay, we'll come back to this with some because if the 15 minutes closed, we actually now got a 15-minute supply entry as well. We've got a break of a candle high here. So let's say if we did enter on the 15-minute, our stop would look something like this. Our target would look something like this. So that's going to be our target up there, is the 16 pips now. Okay, so we're going to pull this up, because if the 15-minute is giving us an entry, then we may as well go to the 15-minute profit target, which is the 22 pips. Okay, price is pushing up. That is almost at our original TP there. Nearly. Oh, there we go. So we got our first TP. All right, so we're going to bring stop loss to break even. We've taken 80% of the profit out, and now we're going to move our basically just let it ride up to our TP up at 128593. Awesome. All right, let this play. I'll be back in a second. Right, jumping back into ANZ, we have had a little play on the line here. We haven't wanted to really break back down into the zone, which is nice to see. And we've pushed up now, breaking new highs and closing above those highs. And we actually just now got the same entry as we looked for on the 5-minute. Okay, so we looked for this candle here, this bearish candle. We waited for a break to enter. We then got this set up again on the 15 minutes. So we had this candle close bearish above the zone, basically. Didn't want to close back in the zone, and now we've just broken its high. So we're nearly there on our way to TP1, which is really nice. And then we'll manage to trade when we get there. All right, jumping back in. It's been about 15 minutes or so. We're still nicely in profit. We just had this 15-minute candle flip bearish. Sort of test these sort of resistance areas here, support areas here, and we flip bearish, bullish now. So hopefully we can now push up, break this high, hit our first TP, and then we'll be taking, as I say, first position out completely. And then we're going to bring our stop loss to break even, or maybe just below this low here, just to give it a little extra breathing room. So we're nearly there. Ooh, very close, very close, very close. There we go, tapped it. Stop loss. We're taking one of those positions out. The other one is going to come down to, we're going to go to 111 here. Once we push nicely above this zone and this candle closes, and it's likely I'll bring it to break even. But I'm going to call that as you heard, the alert went off. So that's really nice. Going back to USD Usdjpy. USD Usdjpy pushed up quite high. As I say, we did already take our 80% of the profit out here on our original 5-minute entry. So if this does come down to break even, that's fine. If it does push up, even better. But we've had a winning trade on here. So risk free for this last 20%. I'm going to get rid of this because it's a bit confusing now. So yeah, I think where was it for our 1-to-1? We took our 80% out here for 10 pips, and our last 20% is running up to here for 23 pips. So I'll put an alert there so I know if it goes to break even or if it breaks the high. But it's looking like we're probably going to come down, hit some break even action, which is fine. Okay, well, I'll come back when there's some more info on either of the trades. Okay, guys, so as you can see now, we have been stopped out for break even on our USD Usdjpy trade, which is a shame because we could start to see a push up and, you know, return from here. But risk management's risk management. We got the pips we wanted. We're not upset about it, so we're going to move on to the next trade. We're going to keep an eye on NZD throughout the day. We have just made new highs, filling up this gap here. So now we've got this area of resistance to break through, which you can see has just reacted on the price already. So hopefully we can break through that. Once we tip through here, we got clean traffic up to our high fair value gap at this supply zone. So this is going to be a bit of a longer burn, this one. 15 minutes looking all right. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, so jumping back in for this Aussie New Zealand dollar trade, and we have pushed up real nicely. We're into some clean traffic now. Price flipped a little bit bearish for a bit and then pushed up. We are at stop loss at break even, so this is a risk-free trade, and we're currently 5.6 pips in profit, which is nice. I might look to start taking some partials on this trade soon, purely because we may as well bank some money before we potentially keep pushing up, which I think I'm going to do in a moment. Let's just look at the 5-minute. We're just at this area here, which is going to be a little bit tough for the price to get through. So I'm going to take some profit there. And yeah, so that was TP2. Because sometimes you just got to take the money. Don't always hold just because if it doesn't reach your goal. You know, you've got some money on the table, take it. That is, you know, good. We've got risk management and also profit management, and I'm taking my profit when I get it. Okay, I've worked hard for this trade, so I'm going to take some out, and I've got the little bit left. That's going to be left running, and if we do go to stop loss break even, then I'll be happy because I took out 80% of my profit size here, rather than losing it all down there. So cool. We'll come back when there's some more info on this trade. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have even pushed up further now, which is great. That last little bit is running quite smoothly. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to bring our stop loss SL to TP2. That way, if price does come down here, then we have locked in some profit. If it keeps going up and up to here, then we've also locked in some profit. So this is a completely win-win trade. We can't lose right now, which is great. So I'm really happy with this trade this morning, and the Usdjpy trade actually. Although the Usdjpy trade, I'm pretty sure now has come down to break even. Well, we already saw that. It did push up again, but yeah, we got stopped out there, which is fine. So we got 10 pips there, and we've currently gained 8.6 pips there, 2 positions, so that's 16 pips worth, I'd say. But yeah, super nice. We're going to bring this to 8.5 or 8.6 there. There we go. So completely risk-free. We can only win now. We can either win more or win slightly less, which is fine. And then once we get up to this point, we will be looking for our usual setup of filling the gaps and then looking for a reversal like we did on the Usdjpy trade. Similar thing, but just going the other way. So yeah, great stuff. Let's come back and see how this ends up. Okay guys, and on this Aussie NZD trade, we have now been stopped out for our profit at our TP2. We brought our stop loss up to TP2 earlier. We did push up quite nicely, nearly got to our full TP, but we've just reversed, and we could see a potential reversal from this fair value gap now without even making it to the zone. So that's why we move our stop loss, because then we can lock in our profit. You know, price could now come down and come back up. That's fine if it does, and if it does, then we'll be looking for movements from this area up here. So a really nice successful trade there. We gained overall 6 pips on 2 trades, so there's 12 pips in total, and that we're coupled with the Usdjpy trade, which is now unfortunately shot up to our original TP. We got stopped out for break even literally by the pip, or by the pixel by the looks of it. We took our 80% out here, and that 20% ran down to TP, but break even, but we could have got our full 23 pips, which is a shame, but that's how it goes. Analysis was correct, so it was still a win, and we did make some money. So if you liked the video and you like the information within, please give us a like and a subscribe. We're trying to build a community with people just like yourself. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.